Assalamu alaikum, dear students. How are you? I'm hopeful that you will be getting a lot of knowledge from the videos which I am preparing and launching for you people. Dear students, let me tell you that the aim of these videos is just to extend my educational services to the young learners. Remember, I have no materialistic motive behind it. So today we are going to discuss the most important aspect of English, that is known as functional English. Dear students, you know that mainly English is divided into literary English and functional English. Literary English is that which is used in literature by the different writers for the expression of their different ideas. But functional English, it is derived from the word function. Function is related with performance. And where there is the word performance, that is always analyzed, that is always evaluated. Means that I can say that he performs well or he performs bad. So functional English is defined as, functional English means English used in daily life activities. Daily life activities means, for example, I am going to ask you people that write an essay on the needs of information technology, or if I say that shut the door, bring me a glass of water, students, how are you? These are different life type activities and based on grammatical rules. The difference between literary and functional English is that functional English is totally based on grammatical rules, and grammatic or grammar, it is derived from the Latin word gramma. Latin word gramma means, gramma in Latin language means rules. So this is also known as rules based English. And where there are rules, there must be tenses. So today we are going to start with the episode of the teaching of tenses. The word tense has the origin in Latin language. Latin language means the word used for tense in Latin, that was tempus. Tempus means time or time of in action. So we have the time scale of past, which is gone, then we have present, which is with us, and the future, for which we are waiting. So if we study past, present and future, so we have three tenses. One is called past tense, the other is called present tense, and the third one is called future tense. We will discuss that either future is a tense or not. So it is derived from Latin word tempus. Tempus means time, time of an action. Then there are three main tenses. The first one is called past, the second one is called present, and the third one is called future. Present, in which I am making the video, past, in which I have learnt about tenses, and future, in which I will explain about tenses. So past tense is further divided into subclasses. Dear students, there are three main tenses. Every tense has four subtenses. So it means that we are having 12 subtenses. Three main tenses and 12 subtenses. Today we are going to discuss past simple, which is the first subclass of the major past tense. This is called major past tense major present tense and major future tense. So the first subclass of past major is past simple. Past simple, the structure is subject plus second form of the verb plus object may or may not. This indicates may or may not. Example, Adil wrote a letter. Adil is the subject, wrote is second form of the verb, first form of the wrote is write, second is wrote, and third is written. A letter is object. Then remember that in past simple we go for the use of helping verb did. Did, again we have to come to this triad. There are three helping verbs. The first one is does, the second one is called do. These are used in present simple. These are used in present simple. And then there is did. Did is used in past simple. Then the second, now we are going to change this sentence, Adil wrote a letter, into interrogative, because this sentence is called statement. And where there is a statement, there must be a question. It is always said, if you want to avoid unfavorable situation, don't go for making statements, because when you will go for making statements, then you have to face the questions as well. Behind every statement there is always a question, and that is called why. Then interrogative, did Adil write a letter? These words observe. In the first there is wrote, we do, but after using did, we will always go for using first form of the verb, because we have the rule of 3D is equal to V1. V1 stands for first form of the verb. 3D stands for does, do, and did. So if these are there in a sentence, so after that we will always go for the use of first form of the verb. So did Adil write? If you will write wrote, so it means this rule will be violated and your sentence will be incorrect. Did Adil write a letter? It is known as interrogative form, and there must be a question mark. And structure is, this did is called helping verb. Adil is subject, write is V1, and O is a letter or object. Then in the third, Adil did not write a letter. The first thing is statement. After statement there will be interrogative. After interrogative you can go for negative or positive. For example, did Adil write a letter? I can say yes, Adil wrote a letter, because did is replaced. But if I am going for negative, so you will say Adil did not write a letter. Structure is Adil subject, did not V1, as we have already discussed that after did there will be used first form of the verb and object is letter. Then there will be another type that is known as interrogative negative both. Remember, if you are going to change a sentence, the first rule is statement, and its structure is statement, interrogative, negative, and interrogative negative both. That is why it is called SIN. SIN means statement, interrogative, negative, interrogative negative both. So dear students, you have to remember that SIN, that is not the SIN which is in our mind. It is the structure of the sentence. Did Adil not write a letter? Did is helping verb, Adil is subject, not is not, write is V1, and O is object. So dear student, this is the structure of past, and out of the past the subclass of past that is known as past simple. So please watch this video again and again and remember these structures: subject plus V2 plus object, helping verb plus subject plus V1 plus object, subject plus did plus not plus V1 plus object. This did can be replaced by helping verb. Say helping verb plus subject plus not plus V1 plus object. So, and the method in which I am teaching you people, that is called TURAL, structural method of teaching. One is rules based teaching and the other is structural based teaching. Structural based teaching means that I can ask you that, okay, tell me subject plus second form of the verb plus object may or may not. Tenses. You people will say, sir, it means past simple. So I hope you will learn it, you will practice it, and inshallah in the next video we will go for the next subclass that is known as past progressive or past continuous. Till that time, wish you best of luck. Allah Hafiz.